Good mental health is about change. And change is good because that's how we grow. Hi, welcome back to Self-Wired Happiness. My name is Monica. Here at Self-Wired Happiness, we unlock the secrets to a long, happy, and successful life. On our last episode, we talked about brainwaves and why moving from high beta to alpha is important for you, and it will help you become more calm and restful. In this video, I want us to talk about change and discipline. For us to achieve good mental health, we have to change. From what I have learned, anxiety and depression, they come from trauma. And trauma is a result of experience, what you have been experiencing through life. It has taught your body to behave in an anxious or depressive way. And if you want good mental health, you have to change from that anxiety and depression into calmness and feeling fulfilled and whole in your life. And that means that you have to change your body chemistry. For you to be able to change that body chemistry, you have to move your body into a different state of mind. And you only do that by changing who you are right now, this anxious, depressed person, into a more calm person. The way you train your body is through a disciplined practice. If you want to stay calm, there are things that you will have to do. When we are moving from the sympathetic nervous system to creation, the parasympathetic nervous system, there are changes that you have to make. When you live in the anxiety or depression, there are habits that you normally do that make you stay in those survival states. And that is why change is very important when you want to move into a more restful state of homeostasis. The changes you make need to be consistent. There are things that you're experiencing every day that lead you to stay in anxiety and depression. And the only way to get out of it is to change those experiences. And the only way you change those experiences is to bring another discipline of experiences and behaviors that's going to train your mind in a certain way. So at the end of the day, you get rid of this anxious mind and wiring a different mind. That takes practice, that takes habits, that takes repetition, that takes discipline. Education is discipline. Education is training the mind. And change is vital to good mental health. So if you're anxious and you want to be calm, you have to practice that life of calmness. Teach your body how to be calm, and over time, your body starts doing that automatically. It's able to reset itself into homeostasis. A lot of people want a magic fix to their life. I want to lose weight. I just want that one pill that I can take that's gonna drop all the weight. But if you really want to practice good health, then it has to be consistently. What do I eat? What am I drinking? Am I exercising? Am I having enough sleep? It's a whole discipline in your life about how you're living your life. There is no one magic pill. People who maintain a healthy weight is because they're thinking about long-term health. And that's how you stay consistent. You change your mind first, and then you continue on with a practice because you already changed your mind. Success is about you change your mind, then you get enough knowledge about health. in your mind. It takes good diet for me to be healthy. It takes good sleep for me to be healthy. It takes working out for me to be healthy. It takes me watching my moods so that I can switch them to happiness whenever I'm feeling anxious and depressed, and then sustaining that over a long time with discipline, watching yourself with discipline. And then over time, you train this mind to behave in this successful way that it becomes very natural, and it becomes a habit, just like driving a car. That is how success is discipline, is changing. What if we want to move here to here, something has to change. Our minds have to change. It means that we have to learn something new, and then we have to practice whatever we learn, and that practice is going to move our body chemistry into this successful state where you're sleeping better, you're calm, and you're happy. One of the things that make change very easy is when you are kind to yourself, when you love yourself, when you put things like restfulness ahead of anxiety, mindfulness. You're very kind to yourself. This is how you get to homeostasis. And once you get to homeostasis, that restful state of mind and calm, where the mind is able to think, plan, and move in synchrony, you'll be able to achieve the life that you want. As human beings, we only know a very little thing about life. We just know very small things about life compared to all the knowledge that's there in the universe. We know very, very little. So don't beat yourself about the things that you don't know. We are all learning. It's a learning process. Life is a learning process. Don't beat yourself over your past mistakes, something that you didn't know. The only thing that you can do is to change. So in the end, if you want happiness, if you want success, and if you want good health, change is necessary. Consistency of change is necessary. Discipline is necessary. You must be willing to change your mind. The way we change our mind is by training the mind. The way you train your mind is through discipline. You have to get habits that are going to get you to your goal and kind of start repeating them so that you train your body and your mind to do that. The third thing is you must be kind and gentle with yourself. Self-love, self-kindness, self-compassion is going to get you there faster than anxiety and beating yourself over things. It's the self-kindness, it's the self-love. That's the journey. Happiness is the way to getting the things that you want. And when you're getting there, feeling proud of yourself, loving yourself, when you meet that success that you want in your life, I want that your own self-love is waiting there for you because it preceded you, because you knew that self-kindness and self-love gets you there. I thought that once I get successful, I was going to find happiness. But if you don't know how to be calm and restful and joyful, you're going to get to the top, but you're going to burn out of anxiety and depression, and you're going to be in very high beta. And that is why you have to prioritize this calmness. You really must sleep. You really must eat well. You have to prioritize things like meditation, moving your body through exercise, through stretching. All this help your body to become restful and more calm. You will have to eat right, because food can kick you out of homeostasis. If you're eating too much sugar, too much bread, food that's just keeping you comfortable but knocking you out of your homeostasis, you will need to change that. If you're not getting enough sleep, you will need to start getting enough sleep. If you're not moving, you will need to start moving. All these changes that you need to do are changing your brain. They're changing your body chemistry into other states of more joyful and happier states. And we want to be joyful and happy because that's when success comes to us. When you're in that happy mood, that's when good things happen in your life. When you're feeling hopeless, this is when things start going wrong. When you're hopeless, you become homeless. When you're joyful, you attract more success. When you're calm, you attract more good things in your life, like a magnet. So we want to move into these states, but our body, through our experience of trauma, has learned the states that we don't want. If your body is not happy, you're not gonna be happy. If your body did not get enough sleep, you're not gonna feel calm. You're not gonna cognitively be able to do things and understand things. You're going to make mistakes because now your body is in a survival state. You did not sleep well, survival state, anxiety, depression. Those states move like that. It's good to have those clear pictures of how the mind is working. So change has to be there, and consistent change is discipline. So we have to change, and we have to do it through a disciplined practice. You either suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of failure. I would much rather suffer the pain of discipline because I know that once my mind gets trained in a certain way, it kicks into automatic mode and it starts doing the work for me. So the discipline that you suffer is short term because you train your mind and then your mind starts helping you. But if you don't change your mind right now, if you don't train it, who you are now is all that you'll ever become. So it's just better to suffer the pain of discipline. So we know we have to change, we have to be disciplined. The third thing is we have to be kind to ourselves. I see a lot of people thinking that, being a tiger mom, being very hard on my kids is very good. I grew up in such an environment where people wanted me to do things as a little child, and they would use punishment, intimidate me, all those things. Very, very unkind. And this only brought anxiety into my life and actually hampered my success and happiness in life, to the point where right now I'm too sensitive to so many things so that I can remain in calm and in homeostasis. I really have to remove a lot of distractions in my life. That would not have been necessary if I wasn't trained in a very harsh environment. It's not good to train your mind in a harsh environment. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself and treat yourself well. Get some sleep. Eat food that's only good for your stomach. That doesn't make you bloat. Meditate. Try to get that clarity of mind, because this is what's gonna get you where you want to be. Change is necessary. The pain of discipline, necessary. But self-kindness and self-love will get you faster to your goal. So throughout, when you're learning new things, in that painful process of change and discipline, be kind to yourself. This is your superpower. This is what will get you there faster. Be kind to yourself. Creating neural connections is not an easy process when you're learning new things. It's not an easy process. So we need to be very, very kind to us. Thanks again for tuning into Self-Wired Happiness. I love you. Please like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, namaste.